Hey everyone, Anne O'Connell with OC Publishing here, and happy World Read Aloud Day. What an exciting day. I read aloud every day, so hopefully we all get some enjoyment from reading to ourselves, to one another, and especially to our children. Today, to celebrate World Read Aloud Day and in memory of our beloved late author Jackie Arnason, I'm going to share with you her latest children's story that we published in December, Timothy Titus Terrance O'Toole and the Dragon. So let's jump right in and hear the story of Timothy's Dragon by Jackie Arnason. Timothy Titus Terrance O'Toole and the Dragon by Jackie Arnason. I'm going to try and bring back my preschool teacher days and hold it like this. Here we go. Timothy Titus Terrance O'Toole was a very ordinary boy. He was 7 years old. He had curly red hair and freckles. He played baseball in the summer and hockey in the winter. He loved chocolate pudding and hated spinach. He collected gum and string and stones and sometimes frogs in his pockets. In fact, everything about Timothy Titus Terrance O'Toole was very, very ordinary, except for one thing. He had a dragon. Oh, I know you're saying, pooh, there's no such thing as dragons. Well, you're wrong. Timothy Titus Terrance O'Toole really did have a dragon, and this is how it happened. One day on the way home from school, Timothy heard a funny noise coming from behind the lilac bush at the end of his driveway. That sounds like somebody crying, he said, as he crept quietly up to the bush and peered through the blooms. Lo and behold, there was a dragon. Timothy rubbed his eyes and looked again. The dragon was still there. It looked really, really big. Timothy thought it was probably 100 feet long. Actually, it was just a little dragon, only 20 feet long. Its scales were a muddy, froggy green, and it was crying big, big salty tears. Oh, don't cry, dragon dear. Whatever is the matter? Said Timothy. Oh, woe is me, cried the dragon, splashing Timothy with big, salty tears. I'm lost, and I have nowhere to live, and I'm so, lonely. How sad. Poor dragon. Oh, how sad, said Timothy. Why, I'm sure you can stay with us. I'll go ask Mother. And he ran toward the house, shouting, Mother, come quick, come quick. Mrs. O'Toole ran out. What's wrong, Timothy? I found a lost and lonely dragon, Timothy said. I said it could stay with us. That's okay, isn't it? Mrs. O'Toole spied the dragon peeking out from behind her lilac bush. Mrs. O'Toole, let's see if she's going to let the dragon stay. She shrieked and threw her apron over her head. The dragon tried to hide under the lilac bush while turning bright yellow with fright. Timothy hugged his dragon and said, Mother, you've scared it. It's only a little dragon, and I'm sure it will be no trouble. Please say it can stay. Please. What mother could say no? Let's see. When Mr. O'Toole came home and saw the dragon, he muttered and sputtered and asked, What's this, Timothy? Timothy said, I found a lost and lonely dragon. I said it could stay with us. That's okay, isn't it? Well, all right, said Mr. O'Toole, but I don't know what the neighbors will say. And he went into the house for supper. The dragon was very well behaved. It never belched smoke or flames except when it ate Mrs. Barnes' chili. It let all the neighborhood children use it for a slide, gently lifting them up to its head and curling his tail so they wouldn't fly off and hurt themselves. There they are, sliding off his tail. Woo! On warm afternoons, it sat with old Granny O'Donnell, helping her wind wool into balls. And every Saturday night, it lit the fire for the community barbecue. There he is, breathing fire. Wouldn't that be handy? Of course, there was a bit of trouble when the dragon mistakenly ate Mrs. McGillicuddy's flowered hat. Well, the hat did look like a rose bush, and I think roses are dragon's favorite thing to eat. And then there was the time the dragon went to school to see what Timothy did all day. The poor teacher screamed and ran when the dragon peered in the second floor window. To this day, no one knows exactly where she went. But these were minor troubles. Soon the whole town loved the dragon and were always asking, Mrs. O'Toole, dear, could I just borrow your dragon for a little while? I need to bring a piano home from downtown. Or they would ask if the dragon could look after the house while they were on holidays. Or sometimes they would ask if the dragon could get a kitten down from the top of a tree. My, said Mrs. O'Toole, I don't know how we managed before you came along, dragon dear. And the dragon would turn pink with pride. There he is rescuing that little kitten. How fun. The dragon lived with Timothy Titus Terrance O'Toole for many, many years. And when Timothy Titus Terrance O'Toole had children of his own, the dragon rocked them and sang a special dragon lullaby. Tooraloo-ra-loo-ra. The dragon must be Irish. When the children had gone to bed, the dragon and Timothy Titus Terrance O'Toole would sit contentedly on the doorstep and watch the sun go down. What would you do if you had a dragon? That's always fun to think about. And there's our beloved Jackie. And this is her first children's book, Hambone, Why Pigs Have Curly Tails. Always fun to read aloud. It was always my very, very favorite thing to do when I was a preschool teacher. I also wanted to mention that this is Children's Author and Illustrator Week. So shout out to all the children's authors and illustrators out there. And I would like to also recognize other OC Publishing children's authors, Diane Floyd Boehm, Cindy Tingley, and Angela Jeffries. And a couple of their books are right behind me. The Purple Frog is Angela's, illustrator Mike Motz, and Lily's Secret, Cindy Tingley, illustrator Raven Poole. And this particular book, one of Diane's latest, Moonling Adventures of Serengeti, the illustrator is Catherine Louise Boehm. So blessings to all the children's authors and illustrators. Happy, happy World Read Aloud Day. Hi, Sue. I see you watching. And thank you all for watching. If you're watching the replay of this, I hope you enjoyed Timothy Titus Terrance O'Toole and the Dragon. And I hope you're reading aloud today, reading to your family, reading to your kids, and enjoying every minute of it. So we'll say goodbye for now. Again, happy Read Aloud Day, and we'll see you again real soon. This is Anne O'Connell with OC Publishing saying bye for now.